I put up part 2 video moving on from the Whitespot that I had, saying that the angelfish, primarily the Queen, the Emperor and the Aspher down there, it was under the understanding that we thought it was some sort of fungal infection going on, but from further reading on the internet, like I say, I do a lot of research, did a lot last night, the early hours of this morning, and it actually appears to be a viral infection known as lymphocytosis. Now, there isn't much you can do in terms of treating this viral infection, I'm told, for what I understand. Some people sort of relate this to the equivalent of something like, if we're in the human world, it would be something a bit like herpes, like the cold sore virus. It's just something that they can pick up, and obviously they just get over themselves, their immune system shifts it. I believe usually this particular virus lasts for about a month or so. It can be brought upon by stress, it can be brought upon by obviously parameters in the water not stable, which doesn't surprise me. This is a quarantine tank, we had a lot of problems, had the white spot, constant water changes. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I'm continuing to use the Paraguard anyway, even because it does state on the back of the bottle that it does treat viral infections, but I'm not sure it's going to do much, but I'm just thinking just continue dosing that, but I do think this is something that will sort itself out on its own if I keep them well fed. Fingers crossed anyway. We've come a long way with these fish and I'm doing my very best for them. The Emperor's got a little bit on his mouth, you can't really make it out on the video, but he has got around his mouth. The Aspher's got quite a bit on his body, tail, sort of eyebrows. The Queen has got it the worst, I think. I don't think you probably won't be able to see it, but she's got it all over her body, really. It looks like little nodules. You could easily mistake it for a fungus, but I'm pretty sure from the pictures I've seen and the reading I've done that this is lymphocytosis. So all I've got to do really is keep the water conditions tip-top. Keep them well fed, varied diet, and like I say, they should shift it on their own. I'm a little bit disheartened because I thought, you know, the white spot had gone, I thought that was the end of it. I thought, great, you know, really getting somewhere now, but it seems every time there's a spanner in the works. But I suppose that's what it's all about. I mean, she's flicking a little bit, shuddering now and again, so I suppose it is bothering her. But I mean, they are feeding. They're a little bit sort of, you know, they're not so mobile as they should be, but I'm assuming that's understandable. What I will say is it only seems to be the 3 angelfish affected at the moment. The large angelfish, the Aspher, the Queen and the Emperor. Now that's really because lymphocytosis is a viral infection, and I believe species that are in the same sort of genre, or genus should I say, they tend to get affected, and the reason because the tang, the clowns and the goby aren't infected with this at the moment. I think is because it depends on the particular viral sort of DNA code. Obviously the large angels are the same genus, same sort of family, so that's why they've been affected, and the others haven't, I believe, but obviously I'm not sure. But from the reading that I've done, I believe that's the case. Been a bit naughty. I've put a little UV unit at the top here. It's only a little 200 Vecton. Not many use it with copper still in the tank, but I've just gone ahead and done it. I'm just going to try and keep the water as sort of sterile as I can. Sorry. I'm going to continue doing some water changes, but I'm just going to let the fish rest, settle for a couple of days. But like I say, I think it's something that will pass. I mean, even the little dwarf angel doesn't show any at the moment, so we'll see how it goes. But like I say, I've never ever come across this before. I've never had it before, even in my previous tanks. It's just from reading speaking to people on the internet. I mean, I am 95% sure this is what I think it is, lymphocytosis. I don't think it's fungus, even though I said beforehand I thought it was. So again, you probably find Paraguard won't do anything, but we're going to keep dosing it. I'm going to see what happens. I mean, they're eating, which is a good thing. I'll start worrying if they stop eating, because then we do have a problem, but I'm hoping it should shift it. It's a viral infection, it should pass on its own. Their immune system should shift it. We'll see. On a positive note though, I've managed to put sand in my main display now, which looks a lot better. I will give you a quick look. How fantastic is this? Beautiful, beautiful white sand. Everything in this tank is looking absolutely fantastic. I've cleaned the back, cleaned the sides and the front. I don't think I've had this tank looking this healthy before. Because everything is looking absolutely fantastic. The clams are opening fully. Nice little SPS there in the back. The Montipora plate is coloured up quite nicely. Little fire shrimp there. I'll see if I can give you a side view. There we go. The light's not particularly good in here, but everything is absolutely spotless in there. The sand, obviously, you know, I only put it in 2 days ago. It's still very, very, very clean. I mean, it will obviously get a bit of algae on the bottom as well. But even so, I'll see if I can do a top shot, but I'm not sure whether I can, but there you go. Because the vortex are pushing the water around a bit, but give you not sure whether you can see. But like I say, my water is absolutely pristine. It really is sort of, people say it, but it really is sort of gin clear. I mean, it really is. I mean, the camera doesn't really bring it up of how it should, or how I want to capture it, but it really is that clean. It's just a shame we can't get some fish in there, really. But I'll see if I can step back a bit. There you go. It really is beautiful. I'm happy with the scape. I'm happy how it looks. I just can't wait till this 12 weeks is up and get these fish back in the condition they should be. That the parasite white spot's obviously still in there, and that's going to die off. Get everything back to how it should be, because it really is now a beautiful, beautiful tank. I'm very, very pleased with it. It's just such a shame that we've now got this problem with this lymphocytosis, but like I say, from the reading I've done, it should clear up on its own. So yes, I thought I'd give a little update. So obviously got it wrong yesterday, but I tried diagnosed it myself. Obviously got it wrong, and I'm leaning more towards this now. It is fairly common, especially in angels. You get it a lot in butterfly fishes, and tangs as well. It's an absolute nightmare, but we shall see what happens. Okay, I'll let you know in a few days how it goes. Thanks.